Here we go, guys, on the official visa.co.uk website. New detail. Visa and Ubisoft announce a 3-year strategic partnership. May 13th, 2025, in Paris, London and Paris. Leading video game leading video game creator and publisher, Ubisoft and Visa, a global leader in digital payments, today announces a 3-year strategic partnership in Europe, delivering exciting opportunities to enrich gaming experiences. Now, hold on a second. Wait a second. So now Visa is diving into the game industry and forming partnerships with Ubisoft. That's very strange. Through its partnership with Ubisoft, Visa will be launching co-branded marketing promotions on renowned games, including the recently launched Just Dance TM 2025 edition, offering exclusive content, Ubisoft Plus benefits, and game codes in Europe and the UK. These features will be accessible to select consumers through special Visa promotional campaigns. Again, very strange. The same Visa from Visa and MasterCard that was restricting and limiting game sales on Steam and Itch just a couple weeks ago. Well, a couple months before that, they were signing partnerships with Ubisoft in the game industry, almost like they're moving chess pieces around a board. Weird. I thought that this was just a payment processor and their job was to process payments. Again, what the hell are they doing forming partnerships with video game companies? Conflict of interest much? Additionally, over the next 3 years, this strategic collaboration will see both companies exploring innovations that extend beyond gaming through various joint initiatives to celebrate the launch of Just Dance TM. There's a person who wrote this didn't know how to do the TM trademark thing. An exclusive celebratory dance will be created featuring Kika Nazareth, Team Visa footballer. Holy, definitely curious. And it's Kimberly Cadlick, Chief Marketing Officer, Visa Europe, comments, I am delighted that Visa will be bringing its expertise to the gaming world through our partnership with Ubisoft and offering exclusive opportunities to our cardholders and beyond. It's the beginning of an exciting journey for both Visa and Ubisoft, and we look forward to seeing it unfold. Now, one of the unspoken things that's happening right now with the censorship from the payment processors is if Visa and MasterCard start to limit what games are allowed to be purchased and which ones aren't, then other developers will never, ever venture into that area. In fact, they will start to back away from it even more than they already had because they never want to tip their toes or spend money in an area where Visa and MasterCard was saying, oh, you don't want to be partnering with us? This is why it's a massive issue. And the people that don't understand that, I don't know what to tell you. If you can't see the forest for the trees, that's what's happening here. The slippery slope of mentally, oh, that happened over there. I'm not going to do that over here because I don't want to deal with any of that. So we'll just make sure our games are safe for the modern audience moving forward. It's almost like we're getting to the epicenter of what the real problem is here. Chris Early, SVP Strategic Partnerships and Business Development, Ubisoft, comments, today marks the first step in our partnership with Visa to bring exclusive in-game content to Visa cardholders. And we look forward to sharing more soon. Again, this is a payment processor. Why are we setting up exclusive deals with a fucking payment processor? This is so broken. It's so fucked. The whole situation is so fucked. There's no other word for it. This collaboration will build on Visa's 40-year history of world-class leadership in sports and entertainment sponsorships and partnerships by adding one of the leaders in they just called Ubisoft a leader in the gaming industry, guys. Shows you how much Visa knows about what's going on in gaming. Further driving impactful experiences for clients and cardholders, right? You think that would be bad enough, right? But no, we got more. Build a rocket over on LinkedIn. Visa x Ubisoft. We're excited to share that Ubisoft and Visa has joined forces in a 3-year strategic partnership. Again, signed just a few months ago. So this goes through 2028. And I don't know if this is sticking just with Ubisoft or if this is going to somehow be a part of the Ubisoft Tencent separate entity that they're creating. It's getting very confusing with what Ubisoft is doing with everyone. That will bring exclusive in-game content, game codes, and exciting promotions to players across Europe and the UK. This collaboration marks a major milestone in connecting the worlds of gaming and digital payments. Oh, curious how they're trying to motivate people to use digital payment methods. Interesting. Creating meaningful engagement for players and offering brands new ways to interact with the gaming community. The partnership is not only about content and perks, it's about building a deeper connection between gamers and brands through authentic experiences and share. How the hell is getting something Visa branded an authentic experience? An in-game item that says Visa on the shirt. Oh, what an authentic experience we got. Big things are on the horizon, and we can't wait for you to see what's coming. Stay up to date with the latest. And this was, quote, the Visa. Game on, we're excited to announce our 3-year strategic partnership with Ubisoft in Europe to get, which, by the way, I find it very just curious that it's Ubisoft Europe that this Visa partnership was working with. Again, all signs point to just very suspicious. It's all lining up with Europe. And this brings me over to Visa Navigate. Consumer spending in gaming entertainment, one of Europe's fastest growing segments. Why is Visa taking such an interest in the game industry? Why is that? New data from Visa reveals that Visa cardholder spending in gaming entertainment in Europe has increased 16.7% year over year in 2024, representing a growth rate that's 40% higher than overall growth in Visa cardholder spending. Oh, so what you're telling me is it's all about the money. Curious. Weird how you just come right out and say that. The data shows that gaming entertainment spending grew 60% more than travel, 75% more than fashion, and 85% because everything else is getting so expensive. The only thing people can afford is a video game for their enjoyment. You can't go on trips anymore. You can't go on cruises. You can't spend money on fashion. You can't, you go to the movie theater for 4 people. Like, not even joking. I take my wife and 2 kids to the movie theater to watch a movie. We are at least $130 deep, at least, maybe more, including tickets and food to see a movie, $130, and cinema over the last year, making it one of the fastest growing sectors in Europe. And would you spend $130 for 4 people to go see the movie? Which I love going to the movies. Don't get me wrong, but God, it's expensive. Because when we go to the movies, we also buy popcorn. By the way, I'm not about the popcorn. I don't care. I just want to watch the movie. My wife is like, we have to get the popcorn. We're at the movie theater. I'm like, oh, you're one of those? She's like, yep, I'm one of those. I'm like, all right. So she's kind of turned me into one of those now. He's like, okay, I guess we'll get the popcorn. And now they do the whole dining and like, okay, we'll make it a meal. We'll do our dinner there. So it's like, okay, we're not just doing the movie. We're also counting it as going out to eat. So when you say it's 130, 140 out the door, at least that's like what it costs to go out to eat too. But point being, it's expensive to go to the movies. Okay. It's very expensive. Would you rather go to the movies for 3 hours or 2.5 hours with dinner or have a video game forever for $60? Which is now it's like, well, now you have a video game for as long as the company lets you have it for $80, but still. Gamers are both spending more and making more transactions compared to the average Visa cardholder in Europe, with those in Spain spending the most on gaming entertainment and those in Hungary having the highest number of transactions on average. It talks about Europe's emerging gaming creator economy, going into all the stats here, supporting gamers unlock their potential. We can make so much money off these people. This is all Visa cares about. They don't care. This is what people need to realize. They don't care about being the payment processor, even though technically that's what they are. We're like, well, we're also on top of the payment processor. We're also the credit card company, and we need to make money in this avenue as well. We're not just processing the payments, but we're also serving customers with the access to a credit card. And because of that, we have a separate business unit that sells these credit cards. Well, at the end of the day, it still goes back to you are the payment processor. Get rid of the other businesses. You shouldn't be allowed to be impacting the payment processing. That should be untouched, no matter what other businesses these companies do. The payment processing should be forced to happen unless it's against local laws. Visa and MasterCard should not be allowed to decide, oh, we're going to add a layer of laws on top of what the local laws are. Like, no, there needs to be rules against that. It seems to me like Trump is signing executive orders for banks to ensure that that is a thing, but that's in America. And it does worry me because we're talking about the UK and Europe here, where if a precedent gets set somewhere else, it doesn't matter what America does because they're just going to follow through with whatever they're doing at a big area and just push that throughout the entire world anyways. That's the concerning thing. But yeah, that is the situation with Visa and a partnership with Ubisoft that I had no idea about until I dived further into it. I was like, now it all makes sense. It's all about the money, and they're pushing it. They're pushing it forward. They want to get involved in the game industry. That's scary as fuck, especially with what we've seen them do to Steam and Itch already. I don't like this at all. I'd imagine I'm not alone on that either. But yeah, exactly. With Roblox as well. Yeah, they've done partnerships with Roblox. They've done partnerships with many game companies. It is very concerning, genuinely concerning for the future. And if people don't see the slippery slope, I don't know what to tell you except open your eyes. It's literally right there. But I'll leave that there.